Hello, it's your favorite NP Josie. Today I'm going to dive deep into hypertension and share 10 risk factors with you. Things to look out for, things to avoid if you would like to reduce your risk of developing high blood pressure. Hypertension is also known as high blood pressure, and oftentimes it goes undiagnosed. Hence, the phrase you hear people say sometimes, it's a silent killer, because it creeps up on you and usually has no symptoms. It goes for a long time before it gets diagnosed. Yet, it is one of the top causes of heart disease. Before we continue, please let me know in the comment section, when was the last time you checked your blood pressure? Was it recently or has it been a while? We're going to dive right in to talk about the top 10 risk factors for hypertension. Number one is an unhealthy diet. Diet that is high in processed foods, canned goods, fast food. These all contain enormous amount of sodium, and if consumed over time can contribute significantly to increasing your blood pressure. If you have been eating these classes of unhealthy food for all your life, it's not easy to just stop eating them, but you can try by cutting back on them and also adding healthier options. So before you eat something from a can, before you take that sugary drink, before you go to a drive-through at a fast food restaurant, ask yourself, how is this going to impact my health? Am I getting healthy nutrients out of this, or am I just getting empty calories? Number two is lack of physical activity. A lot of people attribute exercising and moving your body to losing weight. It's not necessarily so. Lack of physical activity for anybody, it doesn't matter if your weight is within normal range, if you're overweight, or if you're obese. Moving your body every day for 20 to 30 minutes a day, 3 to 4 days a week, it helps keep your muscle strength going. It helps increase your blood flow. It helps to keep your arteries and veins open so that your heart can push blood freely and at a normal rate. Number three is being overweight or obese. When your body carries extra weight, this means your heart has to push harder to get blood where it needs to go. Staying active and losing even 10 to 20 pounds over a year or two can go a long way in reducing your risk of developing high blood pressure. Number four is smoking or tobacco use. For people who smoke, each time you smoke, your blood pressure increases gradually. It can also cause damage to your arteries, making them stiff. Over time, this can lead to hypertension. Research shows that each time you smoke, your blood pressure increases by about 10 to 15 points. So if at baseline, so on a normal day, if my blood pressure is usually 120 over 80, while I'm smoking, it can spike up to 125 or 130 over 80 just while I'm smoking, because smoking causes vasoconstriction. It shrinks your blood vessels every time you take a smoke. And think about it, if you've been doing that for 10, 15, 20, 30 years, it can increase your risk significantly of developing not only high blood pressure, but heart disease and other disease processes that affect your arteries and veins, in addition to certain forms of lung disease. Number five is excessive drinking. Drinking alcohol. So on average, it is recommended that for women, you can have a drink a day, and for men, about 2 drinks per day. A drink is whatever the serving size of the type of drink you're consuming is. So taking that in excess can increase your risk of high blood pressure significantly. Also, alcohol contains a lot of calories, so that could contribute to weight gain, which is another risk factor for developing hypertension. Number 6 is chronic stress. Chronic stress causes our body to release certain hormones that spike the blood pressure. if you're someone who experiences chronic stress for whatever reason, please seek help, as well as try to practice relaxation techniques such as yoga, meditation, prayer, and what have you. Number 7 is poor sleep hygiene, or if you have sleep apnea. Poor sleep hygiene meaning you're not getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. You're not going to bed at the same time and waking up at the same time each day. Sleep apnea is particularly risky because it causes a drop in your oxygen level every time you stop breathing. So sleep apnea is a condition where while you're asleep, there are periods where you stop breathing altogether for a second or a couple of seconds. And when that happens, it decreases the amount of oxygen that goes into your tissue. You may wake up feeling tired. That's a topic that we can talk about on another video. Number 8 is family history. So as some of you may know, family history of anything puts every family member at risk. So if your parents or siblings have certain type of chronic conditions, there's a higher chance that you will develop it at some point. If your parents or your sibling had high blood pressure, that puts you at a significant risk of developing it as well. Number 9 is age. As we age, our blood vessels naturally stiffen, making it harder for the heart to push blood throughout the body. Stiffening of the blood vessels is not a normal part of aging. For someone who has not led a healthy lifestyle, that can become part of their aging process. However, it is not a normal part of aging. If you're 60, your risk is higher than someone who is 40, depending on how you've lived your life all along. And finally, number 10 is other health conditions such as diabetes and high cholesterol, which makes it harder for the heart to push blood throughout the body. That increases the risk of hypertension as well. Usually, high blood pressure, diabetes, and high cholesterol go together. These are all diseases that creep up on you. They have no signs or symptoms till late stages. And usually, by the time you're diagnosed, you have developed all 3 of them. So make it a point today to make an appointment with your doctor. Go get checked so you can know your numbers. Let me know in the comment section when was the last time you had your blood pressure checked. Was it recently or has it been a while? The good news is high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol are all reversible depending on your individual health comorbidities. For most young adults, these conditions are reversible if you take proper daily small steps towards a healthier life and make it your lifestyle versus just trying to overcome this phase and then go back to what you used to do. So thank you for watching this far. Share this video, like, and leave a comment. Let's continue this conversation together.